Hi everyone, welcome to Stamping Flair. My name is Rochelle Smith. Thanks for joining me tonight for this second in our series of our Christmas in July Facebook Live. If you joined me yesterday, you would have seen one card we made with the Christmas banners bundle, and today we are using the Leaves of Holly bundle, and it's a sweet bundle in the catalog. So I'm just going to give a few seconds to make sure everything's going okay, and we'll get started. And please say hi. And if you're watching on replay as well, make sure you uh, just leave a comment for me. And if you have any questions as well, I can answer them for you. I do check back and make sure I get to all the comments because sometimes I may not see them straight away. If you haven't seen the live from last night, it's available for you either on Facebook or you can watch it on YouTube to catch up and make sure you get inspiration from that. Now, I have a ordering special which ran from yesterday and it goes through to the 31st of July. Any orders over $150, you will receive um, a free pack of Festive Pearls from me. With Stamping Up currently, we are having celebrations, so orders over $90 of $90 or in increments of $90, you will qualify for Sale-A-Bration Rewards as well. So a $90 order will qualify you for one Tier 1 Sale-A-Bration Reward. A $180 order would qualify you for two Tier 1 or one Tier 2 Sale-A-Bration Rewards. So ask me about it, any questions about how you can, they will automatically come for online orders, so you can just select what you want. If you want me to place your order, I can do that as well, and I can then just let me know. Sale-A-Bration Rewards, just as a reminder, I just want to let you know that those celebration products are available while supplies last only. So if you want something, just make sure you get them straight away. Now for our card today, we are using this Leaves of Holly bundle, which is probably, I don't know whether it grabbed you first. For me, like it's probably not one that will just jump out at you from the catalog. I think the paper, I actually first got the paper and then I've got the bundle, and just playing with the bundle, there's so much you can do with it, and it's really a beautiful bundle, and they layer well and stamp well, and I really like the size of the leaves too because they make great focal points, and that's a pretty die as well. I've just taken some of the dies out, so you might not be able to catch. I'll use them, but this is a nice little border die as well. Now these are the stamps. So they do say images at 90% showing, so it's a big stamp set. So today, what I'm also going to be using is the Painted Seasons paper which was from last year, which carried over, and also some Silver and Gold Designer Series Designer Series paper. This is a free offering with a $90 order with Sale-A-Bration. You get 24 sheets, and there's 2 designs. There's a lot you can do with these papers. Because you can color them with your stamping blends, you can draw them, you can sponge over them, you can use blending brushes, you can, so there's still gold, there's the spots and the stripes that make great Christmas cards, wedding cards, baby cards if you just want to add just a highlight, and we're going to be using that as well today. I have got a Saucy Foam card base. Saucy Foam, I do like the color. One of my, it's a sweet green, it's a lighter shade. Hi Mala, good to see you. I've also got some basic white. That's for the inside. I'm just gonna get another bit, which I just stamp some of our holly on, right? Now I've got this. This is a very big. Well, there are background sounds, but it's quite a large stamp. That's what I'm trying to get at. So we're going to get this piece. So keep that for our inside. And with the colors I've got are soft sea foam and parakeet party. So parakeet party is one of our new in colors came out this year. So when you're inking this, it might be best to get even coloring going to the stamp. Might give you a better sometimes if you find it's harder to ink it up. And then I'm going to bring in parakeet party. And we'll use this as a sponge door bar. I'm just going to make sure it's got green on it. It looks like blue. So you just put your thumb in it and, or not my finger in, and just add some color around it. And I'm going to need 2 of these leaves. I'm using my piercing mat. I would highly recommend that you use it, especially for this. It is a larger leaf and they get good coverage. You can see a slight shading on that. I want a little more. So and we'll get that. I'll just put a bit at the bottom so I'll get a bit more definition. You can see there, it's just very slight, but it's nice to have that change. I will also, while I'm at it, I'm going to do the inside of my card. Or maybe not, I'll just leave it for now because I think I had something else planned for that. We're going to die cut those leaves. So there's layering dies and things like that. Did I pull out the wrong one? Yes. It's this one we need. So there's different leaves. This is the lawn. Just put this away. And we'll get a bit of washi. You can use your masking sheets as well. Just a little bit of washi will do the trick as well. Just take the tackiness off, then it's not, the stickiness off, and it's a little bit tacky, so less likely to stick on. And I'll bring in a stamping cut and emboss machine, and we'll die those leaves. Those dies would fit in the mini. In the catalog, yeah, I'm pretty sure they fit in the mini. I'm trying to see, but it says it fits in. That would easily fit in. And we'll do the next one. I think when you've got larger images like this, it's great because you don't need to do much of the card. I will be doing some more die cutting, but for now, that's all we'll do. I've got a piece of the Paint Seasons paper, so you may have that from last year, that carried over. And this is a bit of the silver and gold paper. Now, what I'm going to do is bring in some parakeet. I'm really just going to cover a little bit on this of this paper, and I'm going to tap off. I'll sponge off a bit extra of that. All right, and we'll just bring that in. So you can alter your paper like this. Many ways you can, but you could even do some gentle water coming on, and not to immerse it in water, but just a light spritzing would take. Not quite your I guess your regular Christmas colors, but just trying something a little bit different. So you will bring the soft seafoam card base, and I'm just gonna glue that like that. And this is 4.5, I think it was. Yeah, 4.5 by 9.9, and this is 9 by 9.9, so a touch shorter on one side. So the 9.9 is that way, centimeters. Just going to make that a little bit straighter. Now this is non-directional, so this paper is fine like that. So I just had equal on either side. Then this goes on the top half, and just leave the same gap that you had at the bottom up the top. So you will have a gap in the center. I've also got some craft cardstock, so I am going to die cut some of these leaves from the craft cardstock, and I have got some of this glimmer. Now this glimmer, this is 6x6 glimmer, you get it, it's in the mini catalog. We're just going to die cut some holly. You also get the outline, so to speak, so it gives that definition. I'm going to die cut them both from the glimmer. You could die cut one in red and then the outline in gold, so you mix and match. But just for this project, I felt it worked well with that. I'm using the Christmas Wishes stamp from the set, and we're going to heat emboss it. So I'm just going to do all my embossing and everything like that. I'm going to show you a little kit. If you have missed it in the mini catalog, you get this. This is the embossing additions kit. It comes with this little funnel. It's now what it's called, it slips me, but you get these tweezers. These are reverse tweezers, so you press and it opens out. It's got this brush and the embossing buddy, right? That so what I'm gonna, it's larger than what we used to carry. So you run that embossing buddy over. Use a Versamark, so it's gonna get rid of static, so that your embossing powder is not gonna stick onto anything else. Now my stamping's crooked, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna die cut it. Then we'll bring in gold embossing powder. This might, I just put, I think I put something on it. That's why it's. I also have a narrow brush as well, but this is good to just get rid of the excess there. Now, how does this funnel work? You pull, you take that out and you pour it into your little pot like that, right? So then it doesn't fall out. So it's a good little tool. I think it's $47 by memory. Make sure you get all the bits on the left and the right. So there's like a lip. Sorry, it's probably not at the right angle there for you to see. So then I give it a bit of just a wipe down with my embossing buddy if there's little bits left, and get rid of it after. But then you can just seal it. Actually seal it before your next round. And you're all set to go. All right, so let's bring in our heat tool. And I'll have the products up for you. If you've subscribed to yesterday I didn't subscribe to my website. I put up the list of the products there from yesterday's class. I didn't actually put it on the so make sure you go and check it out. That'll have a link to everything. Please share the video if you know of anyone who might like to watch this. It helps someone else get some creativity up and running, and also helps me when you share. It's always good to get ideas. So that's Christmas wishes done, and this comes with that the dies that are there. A good little label, and you can use this for other sentiments. I always like these sort of sentiment labels. So we'll do a bit of die cutting now. We'll cut all our berries and the sentiment and extra leaves so we can put together our card. So that's done. Now we'll bring in this glimmer. It's very shiny. But with this glimmer, it's not like glitter. It doesn't fall out everywhere. If you don't like that sort of stuff, don't be afraid, it doesn't happen. So ideally, if you're doing multiples of just die cut all your things at the same time, your bits and pieces, and just do an assembly line. That makes it so much quicker. And get the whole family involved with if you can. They're die cut with one pass. I'm just bringing them back. That's all, to make it equal, because I can grab them quicker. And we'll do another two. the craft cardstock, I think they've got 20 sheets, 26 by 6 sheets. They go a long way. And I like that natural look. All right. So the tweezers, I didn't use it, but the tweezers, it's good to holding the little, if you have a small bit of embossing, like, and then you just hold it so you don't get, it doesn't get hot, your hand. Now for some dimensionals. So you'll still put this, actually I might do a little bit of, just a bit of stamping. Let me just think where this is gonna go. All right. My stamps are in front of me. Just gonna add a bit of, I'll tell you why, to match something I've done. We can add, which stamp do we want to use? We might be able to use, I might just use what we've already got out. And let's use our soft sea foam. I'm going to stamp off. I just want a bit of a, see what just happened? I want to show you how what happens when you don't use a piercing mat. Sometimes you get that blank spot. That's what I recommend, a piercing mat. Now, I'm just stamping a bit here and there just to give a bit of color, and it just adds a little bit. It doesn't have to be exact. And I'll put that there. Take the backings off, Rochelle. Then we have our leaves, our holly leaves, and we might put them like that. And I'll just add 2 dimensionals. Now we'll arrange all our little bits and pieces around it. So the holly, not the holly, the berries. Just get your little bits out. And I just add a little bit of the glue. You can use, like I always say, you can use adhesive sheets. I tend to use it like if it's a larger piece and not too much wastage, but I just find this as quick and for little things like this. And now you might say, oh, there's not much variation, but it was enough for me to give definition. Initially, I had put, for that outline piece, I put craft cardstock. I didn't like the look of that, and I just preferred to have this. Just be a bit patient with that when it glues, because the glimmer, you just want it to stick properly. That's done. I will bring in these little craft leaves. Just going to pop some here and there. Tuck that under. So you can still see a sentiment. And it just gives you height and like various heights by tucking it under. Just want it under there. Just like that. Okay. And then I may do this one like that. I'll leave that one. And for the inside, and I've got some embellishing as well. But just for the inside, I just cut a piece of this designer series paper just to go across. So it matches. So when you're doing anything like this, like decorating, just you can stamp it, or you can maybe use if you had a bit of a bit crooked, maybe you can use a bit of your silver and gold vellum if you had a strip of that. So see what you have, and you want to use those bits and pieces. I've got some of these dots, so we'll use the gold, so it balances out with our sentiment. And these are the Festive Pearls, which you will get with free with $150 orders placed before the 31st of July. So you get those. Now, that's our card done. I hope you've enjoyed that. Another pretty easy, sort of simple card for, hi there, Velda. Good to see you. Sorry if you commented earlier. I'm just, sometimes the internet is a little bit slow catching up. Now, I've done on a soft seafoam card base. I did one on a neutral card base earlier, which is Sahara sand. Very similar. And it's see what matches. You could even, I don't know, try something different. You could even try on a real red or something different. And if you get bored like me easily trying to do several of the same thing, a good way to switch it up is trying different card bases and varying it a bit just for something different to do. Hope you have enjoyed that, guys. I will see you back here tomorrow at 7:30. It is my regular creative escape, but this time will be Christmas theme and part of my Christmas in July series. And please contact me for ordering. Remember, you still got Sale-A-Bration, and we've also got the starter kit offer which is you've got a bonus offer as well of a planner, but it is so great value as always. For $169, you get $235 of product, which you can choose. So if you have any questions about that as well, please contact me. Have a great rest of the evening. I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Bye bye.